God, you are good, you are good, you are good. My God, you are good. Imarama. My God, you are good, you are good, you are good. My God, you are good. Imarama. My God, you are good, you are good, you are good. My God, you are good. Imarama. My God, you are good, you are good, you are good. My God, you are good. Imarama. What will I give you to show appreciation for all you have done for me? Imarama. No one can bless me like you bless me. I love you, Daddy. Imarama. You carry my matter for your head, you. When I call, you answer me. Imarama. My God, you are good, you are good, you are good. My God, you are good. Imarama. My God, you are good, you are good, you are good. My God, you are good. Imarama.
God, you are so good. Because of my ancestors, you are so good.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. Egwu ịnụ kịta bụ egwu si na ngalaba na-afụ gbasara mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple a na-akpọ Nkwa group led by me. Ọ bụrụ na ị laikiri ya bụ egwu, jee na social media platforms, the author mark and iTunes and rest of them. Here download onye bụ egwu. We have all the rights. For those of you that are seeing me for the first time, call me Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu Oraifite. Oraifite is in Anambra State. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Nobody can no go one case. Today's topic is why you should do Osagu as a code word. Why you should do Osagu as a code one. Yes. I want to ask what na 2 years what you of ma. Why you should be mentored as a code one. Why you should be mentored as a code one. Now, before we dive into today's lecture, important announcement. We are still in the month of December, and our monthly rituals for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation is still ongoing. We started this group rituals 3 years ago, and it's still counting. We have lots of testimonies, but as you know, all know in the temple, we don't share testimonies on social media or in Ezioku TV. You know why? It's not necessary, not why we are here. But I can tell you now, we have lots of testimonies. This morning, I have gone to the temple to make rituals, sacrifices, and declaration upon the lives of those that join us. You can join us anywhere you are all over the world. We keep doing this sacrifice, daily sacrifice, on behalf of our fans, friends of the temple, children of the temple, and members of Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission. till the last day of the month. We visit the waters, Gachu Aja, Namiri, on behalf of all. Jebwazena Bokalete belong to the temple, Chukwazi Aja. Then proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers in the temple. We have lots of testimonies, believe in me. One day, Chubaja Makanaja, Kalirowu. Yeah, if you are interested in joining us, what we need to do is to forward your 3 prayer requests. We keep it in the altar. Now, Chuaja, now go for the Kubi throughout the month. Yes, I'm interested in joining for this month or upcoming month. Or nature, Kabalaga family, Mobuno, what I have to do when I'm chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 I repeat 0805 7837 Now let's proceed. Now better. Now, or you chat me on 0813-8243-871. I repeat 0813-8243-871. Can I join here? Share and I invite your friends, tag them so that they will hear from the horse's mouth. Today's lecture is very unique. Like I said before, title of today's lecture is Why You Should Be Mentored as a Called One. Now, who is a called one? A called one is that person that has special gift. A called one is that mystic. Called ones in various fields. I have told you that we have lots of categories of called ones. We told you that we have those people that are by nature, they are priests. By nature, there are some people that are by nature they are archangels. There are some people that by nature they are prophets. There are some people by nature they are dibias. Whether working up one. Now, nda boroku n'ụzọ pụrụ iche ụdị ndị a ka anyị chọrọ imetụ aka. Yes, because these categories of called ones are people that by their work is to carry the burden of others. Everybody is a called one in he or her own level, because there is a reason why you are permitted to be here on earth. Yes, but today we want to talk about people that are called in a special way for greater work. Yes, and the called one is not only DBS that are called ones. We have called ones. Makana agwu. Gịnị bụ agwu? Onye ọbụla nwere agwu, mana o nwere ndị nwere oke agwu. Those ones with special gift. And there are some people that have greater gift. And those ones are those ones with that anointing powers. If I will take your mind to a Bible story concerning Samuel and the children of Jesse. When the message of God came to Samuel to go to the household of Jesse, to go and anoint his choosing one, a called one in that family. And that the called one happens to be the last born, little David. When he went there, the Jesse himself brought out all his male children, and none of them carried that spark of a called one. And they haven't seen, for the fact that he did not see anyone carrying that spark on the forehead. And now, as Jesse, is your children all? Are they all out? And I said, no, there is this small one, the youngest among them all, that he went to take care of their cattle and what sheep. And I said they should go and call that. Behold, when the little David walked in, Samuel, as a prophet, saw that sign in him and they anointed him as a priest. So a called one is that special child in a family that from the beginning, there's something very unique about that particular child. Some families that are not properly informed will begin to call that child an obanje. they begin to allocate so many names. Some will be calling that child the evil child. Why are they calling that child evil child? Is that child that once he dreams and tell you that he saw some so person died, in the next morning or a few days later the person will die. It's called Obanje because once he tell you as you are going out now that you will be favored, you will be favored. And once that child told you, mommy, daddy, uncle, auntie, as you are going out today, why you are going out, you will not achieve it, and it will come out that way. They will begin to call the person Obanje and rest of them. But I can tell you, if for any reason you were called one, you will know by yourself. It's either you receive the message directly by yourself that you were called one, or through Alpha, or through prophetic ministration, or through messengers. They will be telling you, what are you waiting for? Don't you know that your time is up? It can come through the dreams, it can come through direct message. And within you, you know that there's something very unique. And you will find out that some certain things, once you are happy and bless someone, it comes to pass. Whatever that is matters not. Once you touch it, touch on that particular thing, it becomes something. Yes. Once you make declaration upon someone's life, it comes to pass. If somebody offend you intentionally, the person will receive brouhaha. Yes. If all these things are happening to you, or you have been told, name will call, you don't need to doubt it. And other physical sign that you will see on the palms. I want to do a gift. Palmistry, like myself. If I look on your palm, I will be able to tell you many things about you, even without a wafer. Yes. And minus that one, there are some people that they have their sparkling light here. Once he will be able to say that this person is a non-looking one or non-looking okay. Are you following? So, it's a calling. So today, my purpose today is to address those called ones only. Those called ones only. If for any reason you have been told that you are called one, don't keep quiet. Because if you keep quiet, time will come when you will begin to receive brouhaha. But today, I want to focus on what you will do since you are called one and you want to answer the call. Some people have visited the temple telling me that they are called ones, and so many messages have confirmed it, that they are called ones. But they don't know what to do. I will advise you that a called one is a called one, whether the person is doing in a church manner or the person is doing in a traditional manner. Yes, a called one is a called one. Sometimes if I go to my temple, I have some drums I normally play. Once I begin to play that drum, sometimes messages will begin to come. Yes. So that is the thing. A called one is a called one, whether you are operating or the method or in the church method, what people normally call church method. But a called one is a called one. So though every called ones, once you want to be successful, you must subject yourself to normal process of mentorship and about. It is a pity that people of nowadays, some people normally kick against it. Some people will tell you, because some people don't understand how things work. Some will say, if he or she is a called one, why is it that he doesn't receive messages or whatever? Why is it that he doesn't receive message? And it's only by so doing he or she will know that he is a called one. Not true. Let me tell you one thing. Even in the Bible, let me use the story of Samuel in the Bible. There is some certain message that pass through you, but you did not compose yourself very well. You did not comport yourself very well. They will not give you that message. There is some certain message that's supposed to come, and there are some certain things that are expecting you to respond. And for the fact that you did not respond in that manner, they will not give you that message because you are not ready. So what I'm telling you is that before you receive some certain message, you will be ready. And it's only by being ready that they will be able to give you that message. Yes, let me give you an example. There is someone called Samuel. You know the story of Samuel. Samuel, the mother of Samuel is Anna. Anna, when he was looking for that particular child, he pleaded for mercy so that that child will be given to her. And he promised that once that child is given to her, that she will return that child for the service of the Most High. So eventually, the Samuel was born, and at a certain level, when Samuel was growing up, the mother took Samuel back to Eli, a high priest in the temple, to be mentored. Are you following? When Samuel is a called one, but he needed somebody to mentor him into maturity and explain one or two. When Samuel went to that place, on this particular fateful day, Samuel had a voice. Samuel, Samuel. But he's just a young soul. He was not properly mentored on what to respond in order to comport himself very well so that the spirits will give him message. He ran to the high priest and called Asa, Nnamuku, did you call me? The high priest Eli said, no, Samuel, I did not call you. He went back. After some time, he heard another voice again, Samuel, Samuel. He went back again to his master, Eli. My master, did you call me? The master, Nayuku, the high priest, Eli, said, no, Samuel, I did not call you. However, knowing fully well as an experienced priest, he knows that this calling might be from the spirit. He now tells Samuel, Samuel answered. Samuel, if that voice called you again, respond. Kube meaning speak. Your servant is listening. And he did exactly that. And message was given to Samuel. Had it been Samuel is not properly mentored, or Samuel is not under the tutelage of a senior priest that understand how things work, Samuel will be hearing those voices, and Samuel will not know what to respond, and thereby the message will never be given to him. I don't know what you are passing through, but I can tell you some of you normally pass something similar to this. Some of you normally tell that sometimes you used to hear voice. Some of you normally experience so many things in dreams. Some of you normally have some certain vision. There's what we call clairvoyance and clairvoyance. People that normally see with their eyes, and people that normally hear with their ears. So, what if the spirit want to message you and they did not comport yourself very well, and they don't know what to respond, I can tell you they might bypass you. That is exactly what some people are passing through nowadays. So what I'm telling you that if you are not being properly mentored and they don't know the do's and the don'ts, what you'll be doing in order to be friend, build personal relation with you more, you will find out that some of these blessings will continue to elude you. Yes, I can tell you, I used to use this Samuel story as a yardstick to tell you how things work in the spiritual. It's only professionals that makes money. If you are not professional in what you do, you are bound to be making some mistakes. Some people that are claiming to be called ones, they are called one actually, but because of their ego, they are just massaging their ego by themselves. They refuse to subject to themselves to be mentored by somebody. And some people are actually mentored by someone. That person that told you, teach you how to how to do all this work is actually your mentor. But you are not humble enough to give that person the credit. I know some people that will come to social media and be saying, they not do us agwu to anybody. And that if you are called, you will just start doing work. Who does that? Is calling started nowadays? Calling has been in existence from creation. And from time to time, called ones have been mentored. Example, I told you the story of Samuel, a great priest that was mentored by great priest Eli. I told you about Moses that mentored Aaron. I told you how Aaron mentored Elijah. Elijah mentored Elisha, and so on and so forth. I have told you even how Jesus, according to that story in the Bible, mentored his 12 apostles and 72 disciples. So mentorship has been in existence from time immemorial. But because most people are not humble enough to give credit to someone that deserves it, you are supposed to give honor to whom honor is due. Like my humble self, when I came back to my root, I was instructed to go to some people. I visited 3 people that mentored me. Yes, 3 people, yes, that mentored me. And those 3 people, they took me, they will ask me to go to social person. I myself for that person's place, maybe 1 month, maybe 2 weeks. After learning what they want me to learn from that person, they will ask me to move to another person. And those people, I still give them their respect to date. Though maybe because of my personal agwu, I am now as bigger than most of them. Are you getting it? So you will be mentored. However, after being mentored, your own agwu will now add some certain things, some certain strength, some certain vision to you, and to what you have learned. That is why sometimes you can even be bigger than who mentored you. But that basic knowledge must be passed to you. Most of people don't give credit to their organs and their null or null. Are you following? So let me give you another example. Even a call, like I told you before, that a called one is a called one. Those people that are called, that's really called, there are some reverend fathers that are being called. Joke apart. There are some pastors that are being called. Joke apart. There are some prophets that are being called. Let me tell you, all these seminaries that are going, yes, school of pastors are going, help to reshape them. Because iron sharpeneth iron. You cannot use a professional trained reverend father to compare a riffraff, someone that started yesterday and start claiming to be called. They are not the same. And with experience, if you see only somebody that is properly trained, he will, because when they are training you even the morals. That's why you will see on social media, you will see some people that are called ones, but the way they behave, if you will be thinking that this person is yet out. Even some ladies that are actually called, but because he did not subject herself to be mentored, when he is behaving, he will be thinking this one is it one Olosho from Ghana that came back from Ghana. Are you following? I'm not castigating anybody, but I'm telling you because he's not being trained as an attitude wise, how you can present yourself, yes, in the public. Yes, today I have been trained as a Libya, but as we speak now, I'm still going training as a professionally trained priest under Guardian religion. There are some certain things I'm learning in there that if you did not pass through that seminary training, you will not understand it. The way you talk to people, the way you address the public, the way you respect every ideas, it will be top notch. Yes. So that is something. So if you are properly mentored, there is some certain way you will be tackle issues. Let me give you another example. I'm sorry to mention them, but I will mention them. You see this Matthias Isaac of Eden. Yes. You see his approach he's using. Yes, that approach might be what gave him fame. Because I remember I was in this field, teaching about Eze-Ana years, yes, years before he came. He began with his radical approach by burning Bible in the open and rest of them. And some of those things made people to understand him and know him and maybe be following him because of the radical nature the approach he's using. But I can tell you, if he was trained in Igbo spirituality as a priest, the approach will be different. The same way, you see the way Reverend Father behaves, Reverend Fathers behave. You see, they are well trained, and their approach will be different from maybe a rascal or somebody that are not properly trained in this much room churches. Are you following? That's what training does. So it's only trained people are professionals. In this work, if you are not properly trained, you will be making try and error. You will be using your clients to be doing try and error, and they are bound to make more mistakes. Maybe what you would have achieved in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it will now take you 10 years to achieve it because you are doing try and error. I can tell you. So you cannot use someone that properly been mentored in this work. Yes. Let me tell you some certain things you don't know. Sometimes you will see some DBS on Facebook, they will be doing some of this work they normally use to catch crews or maybe to get followers. You will see somebody that will be maybe doing naked damos. Ndamos on a going to some of this jidelele mobu, never on kaku mobu, shiko mobu, all those stuff, where the rest of them name and a kendamusu. I can tell you. Ihe anwa na-eme, o nwere ihe ọ gwara gị. The person did not tell you na enwere mmụọ eji propel ọrụ. Yes. That gị nwa na onwe gị na-awọchi ya might be thinking that is not easy. That you can actually go to shop and get some of those things and be doing it yourself. Oga, enwere mmụọ eji propel ọrụ. Some people will not tell you. So sometimes some of those things he is doing, he didn't tell you the top secret. That after doing those work, there must be a spirit or entities that is in your temple or your chamber that help you to push those work to be successful. Are you following? But for you, on Facebook, the person made it to appear so easy. So what I'm telling you is that for you to be successful as a called one, you must be mentored. Not today, it did not start today. Even during the time of our forefathers, let me tell you, I was born in the family of Ndawu. As we speak, my younger sister has been doing this spiritual work. Has been doing the work years before I even came back. Because initially, I wasn't ready. Till when I have to answer the call. Then let me start from my father's side. My grandfather, yes, my grandfather was a herbalist. My grandfather, Eze-Ana. My grandfather was a herbalist. During his time, he was regarded as a rich man during his time. So now, during that time, he lost my father so much. To the extent that my father is not the first son. My father happened to be the favorite son. My father is the one following him here and there, taking all the herbs and leaves and everything. He mentored my father, nurtured him very well, thinking that my father will take after him. When time comes for him to pass on, he handed the family of 4 to my father. My father told me the story. Although my father, because he's been trained by the missionaries, on down the ghost and system, who will do the offer, the 4. By the time on area is your own way, you will talk the offer, at least since you're not interested. Just go there, what the offer book was ready and him does. I want to go to the place you are. So, what am I taking from there? What I'm taking from there is that also agwu obrota kobido. That time on they could my grandfather also agwu but my grandfather say nwam suonzu menka like onye nna ya bụ dibia mgbe ị na-arụ ọrụ a na-asị nwa m jee wetara m ahịhịa dị nsọ jee wetara m ọsọ agwụ ya ị na-ekụziri mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa ahịhịa ọnya bụ ọsọ agwụ. Mgbe gburu gboo dibia na-eje mba o nwere onye na-ekotara ya akpa kotara akpa ya okota akpa dibia. What happened is actually when my grandfather died, my father supposed to take after him. and I'm supposed to learn from him. So, but when my father did not answer that call, then although my father told me, show me some borogu, but he refused to take it as a profession. So when my father died, you can see that agwu that my father supposed to transfer to me caught. That is why when I came back to my root and told them that I have accepted to answer my call, my Ezumezu now directed me to some Dibias that I should go and learn one or two. Are you following? Yes. It's true that some of the things I learned from them, the way I do some of them today, a little bit differ from how I learned it, based on the direction of my agwu. Are you following? So what I'm telling you that anybody that's saying that they are boss is this generation that name pride, they are over pride in themselves. Ịma na ndị Igbo ada agbazi boy. Mgbe gburu gboo ezigbote onye Igbo nwa Anambra na-eji agba boy. Boy ahụ mentorship. Mgbe a ka ihe eji onye imeji nwa boy ji agba boy ọ ga 7 years eduo ya wee compare onye ji amụ ahịa. Ma onye anọkọta sị gịnị dịkwa na provision je ebe a na-ede provision bido go mepee shop na-eme ihe eji compare onye gbara boy na provision 7 years. Is it something? So what I'm telling you is that mentorship has been there, but this agburu Facebook. Some of you that are claiming that is just because you are following somebody on Facebook and the person has been teaching you one or two. But instead of you to give credit to that person, you deny that the person did not teach you. Oh, there is somebody now agwa one or two. Oh, yes. So mentorship is compulsory, because those pastors, the military and the evangelical school and the pastor school, that is also because they are going there to be mentored by a higher person. So it's only by being mentored you will be great, because you will learn so many secrets. Like me now, if you are claiming to be a called one, you call me on phone, please Eze-Ana, show me how can I do this and that. I can tell you one or two. But that person that has been serving me, I will tell the person more than you, because I don't know you. But by the time you submitted yourself to my mentorship, I will tell my agwu, this person actually came for us to guide him or her. I will tell you everything, because you have done the needful. Don't worry, yes, for me to mentor you, only here one or two you get water and I ibu. Oh yeah, for the fact that man not go Hebrew all the mandatory on me to teach you. But only on me maybe in a man on Facebook. And I don't want to me nothing. I might decide to tell you one, the one you ask for. I will not tell you the two, the second one, because you did not ask for it. So if you are called one, go for 8 days for your end. Call your Ezumezu in the morning that you have accepted to do this work. Now beg them to lead you to a called one that will mentor you, that will be your nolo. Once you do that, trust me, that entity support that call you for work will direct you to someone that you are agwu, and the person's agwu is similar, so that the person will put you through. Believe in me, what I'm giving you now is honest answer. And if you are properly mentored, you will go far. But if you are not properly mentored, you will see some of those ones here on Facebook. I say no, to Christ. They are not properly mentored. Because if you are properly mentored, during your mentorship, you will be able to tackle anything that is unclear to you. And you will be very convinced, because you are being trained by a professional. So if you are called one and they want to answer your call, tell your Ezumezu they should lead you across the person that will train you. Anybody they directed you to, just go to the person. Tell the person that na mmụọ lead you to have nyawa. We are nature ke. Let the person tell you what he or she charge for that. And if he or she accepts you, he or she will be able to mentor you with very sincerity. Are you following? Do this and it shall be well with you. Let me stop here. If you have any question into this lecture or concerning Igbo Agwu, then Igbo Agwu simple means Igbo Agwu. Abronya Abunijalo na Nijemudibi. One thing a matter of somebody must teach you one or two. Nke dị njọ n'ijere gba ọsọ agwụ ekuzielu one or two does not mean that you don't have the call. No. What is wrong is that if you are not called at all, ije gwa ọgwụ jee rie ose na abụ ka ị were na-afụ ụzọ, ọ nke a bụ nke dị njọ. Mana ọ bụrụ na na-akpọrọ ụwa ọrụ mana ịchọ ka mmadụ kuzielu one or two, onwere ihe dị na njọ na ya. All mentorship must be mentored in order not to be making unnecessary mistake. Let me stop here. See you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ọnwa eburu eji wee chụọ aja, mechaa na ọ ya ekwu ome. May the blessings of Chukwu nke pụrụ ime ihe niile be with you. May your work of your hands begin to yield fruit. May you be favored. May man or woman begin to love you and favor you. May you begin today to receive favor and gifts from people you know and people you don't know. May you be protected. N'aha Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye ike na-esi n'aka ya bịa. Ka emesịa, see you tomorrow. If you have questions into this lecture, or nature ka agbaala gị afa miri emi, or you want to join us in our monthly rituals, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 78 37672. I repeat, 0805 78 37672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat, 0813 8243 871. Ka emesịa.